Hello students, this is experiment number 12 to identify and study various types of inflorescence. First write objective or aim of the experiment, that is to identify and comment upon different types of inflorescence, and then write the requirements. We require fresh specimens of different types of inflorescence, your practical record file, pencil, eraser, scale, etc. Next, introduction. Here first define inflorescence. Inflorescence is the arrangement of cluster of flowers on a floral axis or central axis. जिस तरह floral axis पर flowers arrange होते हैं, this arrangement of flowers on floral axis is called as inflorescence. Now see the diagram. The stem that bears a single flower or inflorescence, this stem is called as peduncle. And the peduncle of an inflorescence may have smaller stems or branches, and these branches or smaller stems are called as pedicel. And the pedicel bears the flower, or they may have further smaller branches which bear flowers. Draw this diagram of inflorescence in your practical file. Further, in introduction part, write the types of inflorescence. First type is Recemose. Here, main axis elongated होता है and it does not terminate into flower. Flowers acropetal order में arrange होते हैं, जिसमें lower flowers older and larger होते हैं and upper flowers younger flowers होते हैं. Second type of inflorescence is Cymose inflorescence. Here, growth of main axis is checked and it terminates into a flower. एंड फ्लावर्स का अरेंजमेंट बेसिपेटल ऑर्डर में होता है, जिसमें ओल्डर फ्लावर्स सेंटर में प्रेजेंट होते हैं. दैट इज ओल्डर फ्लावर्स आर प्रेजेंट नियरर टू द ग्रोइंग पॉइंट. नाउ लेट अस स्टार्ट आइडेंटिफाइंग द स्पेसिमेन ऑफ प्लांट्स गिवन एंड स्टडी द टाइप ऑफ रेसिमोज इन्फ्लोरेसेंस प्रेजेंट इन देम. फर्स्ट टाइप इज रेसीम. हेयर एक्सिस इज elongated with stalked flowers, and older flowers are at the base while younger flowers are present towards the top. Example of plants having raceme inflorescence are Brassica, Crotalaria and Delphinium. Second type of racemose inflorescence is spike. यहाँ भी axis elongated है, लेकिन flowers sessile हैं, यानी without stalk है. Example of plants having spike type of inflorescence are wheat and bottle brush. Next is Catkin. Here axis is elongated, flowers are sessile, but there is one more character, that is flowers are unisexual, either male or female. So the inflorescence may be either male catkin or female catkin, as shown in case of mulberry in the picture. Other example of catkin inflorescence is betula. Fourth type of racemose inflorescence is Spadix. Here, central axis is fleshy and is covered with a bract called spathe. Example of plants having Spadix type of inflorescence are banana and colocasia. Next type is Corymb. Here, main axis short है, lower flowers की stalks longer हैं and upper flowers की stalks short हैं, and the arrangement is so that all flowers are brought at the same level. सारे फ्लावर्स एक ही लेवल पर दिखाई देते हैं. एग्जाम्पल्स ऑफ प्लांट्स हैविंग कोरिम टाइप ऑफ इन्फ्लोरेसेंस आर केसिया ऑरिकुलेटा एंड आइब्रिस अमेरा. नेक्स्ट टाइप इज अम्बल. हेयर ऑल फ्लावर्स आर हैविंग इक्वल लेंथ ऑफ स्टॉक्स एंड दे ऑल अराइज फ्रॉम टिप ऑफ मेन एक्सिस. Examples of plants having umbel type of inflorescence are Decus carota, Allium cepa and Coriander. Next is head or capitulum. Here main axis is suppressed and flat and it bears sessile flowers or florets. There are two types of florets. One, disc florets present at the center and are bisexual, while second type are ray florets present towards outside. These are unisexual, non-reproductive female flowers. Examples of plants having head or capitulum type of inflorescence are sunflower and marigold. Now, let us identify and study various types of Cymose inflorescence in given specimens. First type is Monochasial or uniparous. In this, main axis terminates in a flower. Then, main axis gives out lateral branches. These lateral branches also terminates into a flower. Check the diagram A. अगर ये lateral branches alternately develop होती हैं, one time left में and other time right में, then this type of pattern forms zigzag pattern and is called SCORPOID, as in case of begonia. Now see the diagram B. अगर ये lateral branches एक ही तरफ develop होती हैं, या तो only right side में या फिर only left side में, given diagram में lateral branches left side पर develop हो रही हैं, this type of pattern is called as helicoid pattern, as in case of Drosera. Next, dichasial or biparous. In this, main axis terminates in a flower and it gives out two lateral branches. These two lateral branches again terminates into flower and so on. Example of plants having dichasial or biparous type of inflorescence are silene and jasmine. Next, polychasial or multiparous. Here again, main axis terminates in a flower and this main axis gives out many lateral branches. Again, these lateral branches further repeat the main axis growth. Example of plant having polychasial or multiparous type of inflorescence is Calotropis. These diagrams you have to draw in your file. Draw these diagrams with sharp pencil and label them properly. These are also the diagrams you have to draw. Draw them again in your file with sharp pencil and label them properly. So, that's all for today. Thank you very much for staying with me. Subscribe the channel to get the information about my new video. Thank you so much.